Hi class, this is your week 3 wrap-up video for the CPDA Visual Analytics course. I'm your friendly neighborhood TA. And I just want to start off this week by saying congratulations because you are halfway through. So not so bad, right? Hopefully you've been having as much fun in this course as I've been having watching all of you progress and seeing your assignments. And you've stuck with us this far. Stick with us through the rest of it. We'll get you through. So at this point, you should wrap up with Module 3, you should be moving on to Module 4, and at this point we expect you to be familiar with things like the Gestalt laws, the difference between univariate and multivariate constraints, and the idea of small multiples. And I really want you to, one thing I really do want you to take away from this module is what Gestalt principles ultimately mean. And it's the idea that the number of individual marks on a page isn't necessarily the thing that determines your audience's ability to make sense of what's happening on that page. So instead, it's far more important what we find is in the sense-making process is rather than how many individual things are out there on a page, how similar are groups of those things, how symmetrical is it? Do they combine in some way to create these larger patterns, these larger structures on the page or the screen? That's the Gestalt. So again, that's symmetry, that's continuity, I believe was the second one. Excuse me if I got that wrong. Connectedness, similarity between the shapes. So I want you to keep going with that, bake it into your head. It's also that's also the underlying principle behind small multiples, is that if you can have multiple of the same sort of small shape, you can create this larger macro image through multiple smaller forms. But that's kind of the big idea. So hopefully you're sticking with that and you're kind of gestating over it. And now you have a chance to show us what you've learned with the Tableau Challenge project, which remember is due at the end of next week. So I will be patiently awaiting your submissions. If you have any questions about concepts or especially working with Tableau, because it can be a bit of a challenge to just fiddle with it. Sometimes Tableau wants you to execute certain steps in a very specific order. Bring them my way. Come to office hours this week, or if you can't make it, just shoot me a message and I'm happy to try and schedule a time outside of office hours for us to meet. As always, and especially with this project, if you find that you just need a little bit more time, that's fine. Just let me know. I'm happy to work around everyone's schedules. The only set hard deadlines for this class were the first project, because we wanted you to get your peer reviews in, and the last project so that you can, graduate from the course. But aside from that, again, great work, everybody. I hope this class has been rewarding for you. I hope that you're taking something away from this, and I hope that I'm doing a good job of cleaning up all the tiny little messes that always crop up through the semester. So if you got any questions, any notes, or you just need some one-on-one time, let me know. But otherwise, you're all doing great, and I am excited to see you at the end of week 4. Have a great rest of your week.